Hey guys, this is part 2 of our garden walkthrough. If you missed video 1, I should have a link right up here in the left hand corner, or your right hand corner I should say, that will link you to the first video. That being said, this is our mayhaw. We have 2 of them. Right now they're dropping fruit. We've been collecting them. We have a friend who's going to make us some jelly. They're really delicious. They like a lot of water. They taste like a Honeycrisp apple. They're really, really good. They got a lot of seeds in them. They're not good for just eating straight up, but for jellies and jams, like if they can transfer that flavor into the jelly and jam, it's gonna be good. This is our other one, right here. They're good shade trees also. We've only had these for 2 years, and they've grown this big. Now we have a mulberry tree over here, which me and Jesse's been snacking on for breakfast. I'm going to be cloning this one. I already have one clone, but I really like the berries on it, and it just produces like crazy for the next like 2 to 3 months. We're going to have just mulberries coming out of our ears. One thing to show you is over here in this patch, we need to kind of get the weeds out, but that's our sugar cane. Now eventually when this patch gets big enough, I'll have to figure out how to juice sugar cane, and we can make our own sugar syrup, which I think that will be really fun. Over here we have another mayhaw that we planted last year. These are my Carolina Reapers. And these are our pineapples, and we have 7 pineapples growing this year, and this is what they look like. Each one of those little nodes is a flower. I think those are pretty cool. Now we have a key lime here, and it was indoors all winter, and it's not looking all that whoopy, but it'll come out of it. It's got some new growth. Same thing here with our Persian lime. We really like lime, so it's actually worth bringing indoors every year and taking care of it, because it's something we'll actually eat. Here's some more of our pineapples. That's the biggest so far. It looks really nice. And over here we have horseradish. This is horseradish. Just like you get in your cocktail sauce. It's really good. It makes a big tuber that you grate. I like taking the fresh young leaves and doing a chiffonade and just sprinkling it over my steak. It gives it a nice little horseradish bite to it. Our grafts on our pear tree are looking good. I don't know if you've seen the last video, but I had to cut all the fruit off of it because I didn't want it breaking the limbs. Over here we have a peach tree. Now, I'm kind of worried, these yellowing of the leaves, we had so much rain the last couple weeks that I'm afraid it might have a little root damage, and I don't know, we might even lose it. I hope not, because I really like peaches. Now over here we have an Orient pear of more seashell. Alright. And over here we have pink blueberries. So make a pink blueberry. They're really tasty. We tried growing them last year, and they were delicious, so we decided to get a few more of them. I have sassafras trees, one here, one over there, and we planted some sage.
Blueberry.
We got more blueberries.
Sage. Sassafras.
I have more blueberries. This one's also loaded down. And over here I have some Lunchbox Peppers growing. Again, they're kind of turning a little yellow. I'm afraid they got too much water, but I'm sure they'll come out of it. And this is another pear tree. And this is Galangal Galenga. It is kind of in the ginger family, and they use it in Thai food, like in curry and stuff like that. You ever try to make your own curry and it just didn't taste right? Just because it was missing that. Our fig tree, it looks the best it's ever done. Then I got a lot of baby figs coming up on it, and underneath we have thyme. As the thyme is looking good, I've always had problems growing thyme, But here, it seems to like its spot. We have more blueberries. We have a grapefruit. I have over here some jalapeno peppers and more Carolina Reaper peppers and another pear tree. We have a small sugarcane patch right here. More blueberries. We have a thornless blackberry against the fence there. And we have muscadines. That over here is asparagus. This is a nice little asparagus patch. And this is our biggest blueberry bush of them all, right here. And it has hundreds of blueberries. You can see it's taller than me. Over here, we're trying to grow artichokes. I planted these last fall in the garden. They did really well. I went to transplant them over here and they didn't like that. So it looks like they're gonna make it. So let's cross our fingers because I really want to grow some artichokes. This is another pear tree. We have so many pear trees, but they do good here. This is a native mulberry. It's not a big producer. It makes bigger berries, but it doesn't produce very much fruit. And that's going to pretty much wrap it up. We got some grapes down there, and we got some other things. We got Lily playing with her fountain, but that's about a nice little walkthrough of our garden. So y'all have a good day.